Welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Today I'm going to be doing my retro video game tag. Basically I'm going to be reviewing my favorite retro game from my favorite retro console, and that is the PS2, and that is Predator Concrete Jungle. This game came out in 2005 and it was awesome. It was the first standalone Predator game. There were games that let you play as the Predator in the past, but they were mainly Alien vs Predator games or movie tie-ins. But this game is awesome. It is like a very cool Predator movie told from the Predator's perspective. You play Scarface, a Predator who came to Earth in 2030, and he failed spectacularly at a hunt. As a result, his tribe banished him, but 100 years later they come back and tell him he must atone for his sins. In the advent of the failed hunt, a crime family called the Borgias actually captured his tech and used it against the Predators. Now Scarface must destroy all the technology that was left behind and wipe out the Borgia family. This game is awesome. It is a fantastically told story that has elements from other Predator storylines, be they comics or novels. It expands the lore of the Yacha. It really makes you invested that you are one of these Predator warriors. That said, there are some negative elements, but there's mainly good elements. The good elements, first off, it's a stealth game as well as an action game. It makes you think. Even with all the Predator's technology, you have to be a hunter, you have to be patient, you have to take your time. The story is fantastically told. I think a number of comic book writers worked on it, and it is like a fantastically layered Predator story that not only tackles with the Predator's kind of storyline, but also the Borgias, this family who have cannibalized the Predator technology and used it to make themselves leaders of not only New Way City, but America, New America. Different nods to the Alien and Predator franchises appear. For example, a certain character is killed, but her consciousness is uploaded into a computer system that the Borgias created, and it is later bought by Weyland Yutani. We later find out that this is actually Mother, the computer system used on the Nostromo. There's mention of Charles Bishop Weyland. There's mention of encounters with other creatures, and one of the beasts you face is the Xenomorph. Now, it is still, while the aliens are in it, it is still a cool standalone Predator story. The technology is fantastic. You really do get to see a wide array of Yacha weapons, from this fantastic dart gun to the maul, which is kind of like a machete crossed with a nightstick. You really feel that Scarface is this honourable Predator who wants to get back his kind of his code and atone for what he's done. Gameplay wise, it is very cool. It's very stealthy, it's very action based, and if you're a Predator fan, you'll enjoy it. There are some negatives. With all the enemies in the game, the thing that will kill you the most is the camera. Basically, when you're trying to jump, it will swivel around and you could go straight off a fucking building. You might even see someone shooting at you because the camera's spinning around the whole time. Also, when selecting weapons, it is rather finicky, so I would recommend do the tutorial sections before you start into the game. That said, it's an awesome game. It's one of my favourite games for the PlayStation 2. If you get a chance, definitely check out Predator Concrete Jungle for the PS2. Now, that was my retro gamer tag, and I'm going to tag 3 more people in this gamer tag. First up, Tara Mae Jackson. Second up, Moon Carey. And last up, The Cure Mad Girl. Hopefully they'll have some retro games that they'd like to review. And yeah, if you guys have any kind of retro games you want to review or talk about, or if you're a fan of any Predator or Alien games, leave them in the comments below. My name's Martin. This has been the Trash Picture Show. Like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.